Now, if we speak of this very situation at this given point, we have more breaking news coming in. Amidst the India-US standoff over tariffs, China is also trying to woo India. Why news of Modi's visit to China is now drawing global attention? Let's take you through that. Global Times editorial, in fact, brings us this. And I quote, "The recent warming of China-India ties clearly shows that Washington's attempt to draw New Delhi into its so-called Indo-Pacific strategy to contain China does not align with India's independent foreign policy." So this is what we are looking at. Because remember, as our colleague was also mentioning this earlier, this trade war is no longer restricting itself to just economy. It is far beyond that, and it involves geopolitics being right at the forefront. Pranay Upadhyay joining me back on the broadcast to take us through this very news. Pranay, as you were also mentioning, the trade talks, or rather the tariff war, isn't just restricted to economy any further. It is more to do with rather geopolitics as well. And now we see aspects of India and China warming up to each other as well.
Indeed, Shreya. If you see the irony here, U.S. President Donald Trump on one side trying to punish India, penalize India for buying Russian oil. On the other side, he has sent his special envoy, Steve Witkoff, to have a meeting with with the Russian President Vladimir Putin, and also he has, the direct meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin has also been announced. So clearly, he is directly engaging with Russia to have a solution and have engagement with Russia. On the other side, India is being penalized. But having said that, on the other side, China is definitely trying to play its part in this the geopolitical drama here because China being host of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization this time, and India holding the baton of BRICS. So clearly, after the Brasilia meeting, whatever has happened in India-US ties, China is trying to send out the message that this is a time for India to pick up the sides and to have a more cozy or comfortable relation or warming of the relation with China, especially post Galwan, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi, if he travels to China for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, because this travel plan of Prime Minister Modi has not been officially announced as yet, but the tentative dates or the plan are of 31st August to 1st of September, which are the dates for the summit level meeting in Tianjin.
Right.
So Chinese side is clearly indicating, but on the other side, Shreya, the Chinese side is also trying to ask for more concession from India because they are putting onus of having barriers in terms of trade and the visas, and as well as not having a direct flight between India and China on the Indian side.
Right, Pranay. Indeed, interesting developments taking place as far as the geopolitical landscape is concerned. Viewers, that's what we are picking up at this given point. But our focus continues to be on this tariff war.